98.1 here on Smooth 98.1. I'm Ayo Mairo Ese, and we're excited to be kickstarting the show today, particularly for our 10th anniversary special. The Grapevine 981 is brought to you by Ver. Okay, so today we have an analyst in the studio, and if you're following us on Instagram, you know we also have a guest, a special guest with us in the studio, and we will be reviewing his song today. If it's your first time listening to us, what we do here is that for the first few minutes, we review two songs or three on some days, but mainly two songs, and the day before, we put the song up on Twitter. I'll put the songs up, the link to the songs on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is at smooth981fm. The hashtag is grapevine981. So you can listen in advance and give us your opinion today. Because what we're going to do is just play a few seconds of the song for you to listen and then we review. So for those who are just listening to us for the first time, watch the video or listen to the song using the link on our Twitter handle. Now, to join us for analysis today, we have Noir Royale. Good
Bonjour.
morning. Bonjour, madame. How are you today?
Good.
That's good. Good to see you. We also have the main man, James Silas.
Yeah.
So, give us an anniversary year, please.
Good morning, Lagos.
And then there was silence.
Live.
Thank you so much, James Silas. And we have our guest. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you the lyricist, rapper, Meji. Morning, Meji.
Good morning. Good morning, Lagos.
Do you know one thing I've noticed about some artists? When you listen to their music and you meet them or their personality is so different. Look at that cool, I'm like, yeah. Because if you listen, I know about to review his song now. Because when I said I was expecting one, don't be calm. Yeah, you're fiery. You're a fiery rapper. So I'm looking forward to that. But Lagos, this is how you can get involved in the show this morning. Send your message to WhatsApp 0809 444 0981. On Twitter, we're at smooth981fm. Use the hashtag grapevine981. Now, the giveaway for this next few minutes is going to be on Twitter. So please make sure you're on Twitter. And it's something fantastic. On YouTube, we're streaming live. So please go onto YouTube and use a search for Smooth981 and we are live. Okay, so before we go into our first song for today, let me tell you what the question for our giveaway is. Now, please listen to the following instructions because if you don't listen, you won't win. So you won't say that I wasn't being fair. You have to use the hashtag grapevine981. You have to be following Smooth981FM on Twitter, and you have to use the hashtag smooth@10. That's SMOOTHAT. So spell out the at 10. You have to use those two hashtags, follow us on Smooth981FM, and answer the question. Now, the question is, can you list 5 analysts on the Grapevine? So present and past and present analysts on the Grapevine 981. Please send your answer to Twitter at smooth981fm, and you get to win a ticket to the Steph London concert taking place in a few weeks.
In a few days.
In a few days, actually. Yeah. So you get to see Steph London live in Lagos for the first time ever. So please make sure you follow us. Very simple. Just tell us 5 analysts on the Grapevine 981, past and present, and you get to win to go to Landmark Beachfront on Saturday, 16th of November, to see Steph London live in concert in addition to other fantastic acts. So please let us know on Twitter. Go on quick on there. Okay, so let's go on to our first song for today. It is Gaaga and Flavour. The title of the song is Tene. Listen.
You know that's video, right?
Oh, the video. Wow. Mazima is calling you.
I feel like I'm still sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a cup of coffee on the table.
Hey, Abako.
London.
What?
London.
Steph London.
No, the London ticket.
That was at the venue. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's Gaaga and Flavour with Tene. Now, don't forget, we already see some answers coming in. You get to win a ticket to see Steph London live in concert on Saturday at the Landmark Beachfront, courtesy Smooth981 at 10. And the only thing you need to answer is any past and present past and present analysts on the Grapevine 91, let us know. We had two of them here in the studio, so if you like, mention them. It's up to you. But let's hear what you think about this song. It is Tene, Larry Gaaga, nice, easy, flavor sounding song. Noir Royale, James Silas, any comments?
No comment.
Are you serious?
Then why
Yeah.
not?
Wow.
It's a
It's
video,
not
by
really
the
my
way.
thing. I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling the rain and like Flavour with like taking his shirt off and
You're not
You
feeling
don't
that?
like James,
No.
you don't like flavor taking his
no.
Ah.
I should not say
Unfortunately,
this.
no, I don't. I think he's really cheesy.
Like
A
it's the
lot
regular.
of people are going to come for you for that.
I know people love Flavour, but I'm not one of those people.
Okay.
That's
James, do you like
interesting.
Flavor's shirt off?
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I should be the one saying this. But I mean, I like the song.
Oh, by the
actually.
way,
Yeah.
I have to say something.
Go ahead.
Flavor has swag. Gosh, swag
Ew.
for days. Like
Is Ayo listening?
Who Mairo?
No. Sorry, is Mairo listening?
No, I can tell you the truth. I saw him at the airport a few days back. And I was like, I don't wonder many girls are falling for this guy. The guy just walked with the shades. And I'm like, oh. But
Mairo is listening. Are you
I
serious?
had to keep it together. Flavor,
Wow.
Nabanya. All right,
Okay.
tell us what you think about this song.
Hey. So I like the song. Let me just focus on the song. I mean, if you can push it, me too, I can push it. So, but beautiful, it's still very typical of Flavour. So I understand what Noah is saying. There's nothing different. It's still the same. Flavour shaking the waist, Flavour winding the stomach, and all of those regular things that you know about Flavour in videos and so on. The song too is still typical Flavour. I mean, shout out to Larry Gaaga. I think that's one guy that's been able to pick some really, really talented guys and put them together with producers to make great records.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe great is not the word, but good music, I would just say.
All right.
But shout out to, I like it. Beautiful song.
All right, thank you very much. Tene, I called you by your name. Meji, have you listened to this?
I haven't seen the video.
All right. What do you think? Have you heard the song before?
If you haven't. I've just heard the song now.
Okay, let me ask you the golden.
I feel like it sounds like a couple of other Flavour songs.
Let me ask you the golden question. Do you like Flavour shirt off or shirt on?
I mean, different.
Okay, then we take your answer as no. All right, so we have some comments on WhatsApp. Zuke from Yaba says, just like his name is Flavour, he brings flavor to any song. He is on. And then Shola says, Larry Gaaga, our own DJ Khalid. Agree or not?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay,
It's
so
a
now
stretch.
You can say that. So, well, that's the closest we have.
that's the closest. Okay, let's go on to our next song. Maybe you like this one better. Seeing that.
Please, your honest opinion.
Honest opinion. They always give you honest opinion. Don't even ask for too honest, honestly. Okay, Keep Racing by Meji. Let's hear what Meji has to offer. Jam Zone, Chef Jeff, Tolu Storms, wow, Shade Ladi, James Silas. Oh, so there's Jam Zone and there's James Silas.
Yeah.
All right, but guys, we're back. The mic's out. They called you Blue Royale or something like that. Okay, that's Meji with Keep Racing. We're not laughing at the song, we're laughing at the comments so far about the analysts. You know, some people have renamed or re-christened you guys. By the way, if you're just tuning in, we're giving out a ticket to the Steph London concert happening this Saturday. And all you have to do is to tell us 5 analysts, past and present, on the Grapevine 981. The Grapevine 981 is what you buy there. You can check out previous posts. That's a hint on Twitter to see who we've tagged to come on the show. Analyst on the Grapevine 981. But the song you just listened to is a taster from the song titled Keep Racing by Meji. And we have the pleasure of Meji with us in the studio. So let me ask Noir Royale and James Silas, hint right there, to tell us their opinion.
I think his voice is pretty good and it's smooth. I'm not really sure about the lyrics because I couldn't really hear much of the lyrics. Like, I think enunciation is kind of like key in terms of having your listeners be able to engage with what you're saying. So yeah, that's what I think so far. All
right, thank you very much, James.
I think it was quite articulate when it comes to his delivery, but it's still there's a touch of what's his name? Kanye. There's a touch of Drake. There's a touch of MI. There's a touch of every rapper that also tends to sing on their record.
Mhm.
So I think we should just bring it back to him, and then I want to ask who his influences are.
Alright.
I think there's prospects, you understand, but a lot of times when it comes to new artists, I don't want to use the word up and coming. It's always about finance. Can you really push it to that point where that you can actually now survive the stretch of time? Because sometimes they come up with all of these fires, they get the opportunity to come up on one stage or the other, but after that time they don't have the push, they don't have the finances to keep putting out records or keep that keeps them up there. They just drop and you just forget about them eventually. So Meji, who are your influences? And then
That's
tell
a
us
good
more about
question.
yourself,
Okay. I'd say Eminem,
Alright.
MI especially. I virtually started rapping because I listened to a lot of rappers, but when I started listening to MI is when I got inspired to start writing rap. So I loved rap. Eminem made me love rap. Ludacris, even recently Joanna Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah. J.
Alright.
Cole.
So I could just tell, I mean, when I mentioned MI, I'm sure you could agree that I could just sense the vibe.
I was
MI
going
vibe
to
on
say
as
it
well.
was MI. I also felt the MI vibe on that. And I know that some people always say this whenever we say, oh, you remind me of this person. That some people don't like to be compared to anyone, but
Well,
I think it's a compliment.
Well, it gets to a point where it doesn't come up as a compliment anymore to the artist because they want to be known for their own sound.
Mhm.
So at first, when there was a time where people say I look like MI, I don't see the resemblance, but a lot of people tend to say it. Right?
No, I think that maybe the
say I sound like MI, I look like
Yes.
MI. This 2 years ago, my friend said I sound like a tired YC.
Have you met MI before?
Yeah,
You met MI
yeah,
before?
we're in constant
Who's
conversation.
taller?
I'm taller than MI.
Okay, just checking.
So it gets to a point where it's no longer a compliment. At first, especially when the artists doubt their abilities, when
they doubt their own
abilities, when they doubt how good they are, when you tell them they sound like this artist, it's a compliment. Then they feel like, oh, they are doing something right, they're on the right path. And when they're at that point where they believe that I'm this good, and when you say they sound like this artist, it doesn't come off as a compliment.
I mean, I know Vector struggled with that same comparison.
Jay-Z.
When people kept saying that he sounded like Jay-Z, but I think over time he sort of
Vector
proved
sounded
himself.
like Jay-Z in what country?
Jay-Z.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
So
that's
now-
definitely a
Oh, have you
stretch.
not heard-
No,
have you
when
not
they
heard-
say it's when they say an artist sound like this artist, it's very clear that the person lived off of listening to that artist, grew up on that artist. it's-
I guess, but not really.
No, I was talking about before. Right now, if you're
Just
listening to
when you first
Vector
came out.
now, Vector is now Vector. But from the start, like back in 2009,
He had
10,
punchlines. He knew how to freestyle.
yeah.
I don't
Okay,
hear
so
that
let's hear
music.
from what people are saying. People have listened to your song, and Meji for President says Mitol. He says, "Hey man, my man Meji, that song was fire. Downloading ASAP. You even know Joiner. You have my vote, man. James, leave matter." And then Meji says, "It's TJ here. Can you please play 100 Crowns?" Oh, they even want more of your songs. 100 Crowns by Meji. Yeah, they love that showing you. It's wonderful. All right. We also have Ugochukwu from Ikorodu says, Meji Black Forces here and we love you still. Thank you so much. You have a
Your
lot.
friends are listening.
Yeah.
that
your
person
family.
is a Black Bones fan. Actually.
Ah, that's nice. We love that. I mean, it's good for people who love you to show you love. And then Charles Chido just said, James, I see what you did there. Have you met MI?
Yeah.
Okay, Lagos, we're still here. It's Smooth 98.1. The Grapevine 91 brought to you by Verve. We're going to break. When we come back, we have some stories to share with you. D'Banj being naughty, or perhaps it is Bankulli who's been naughty. Also, someone is getting married for the third time. Can you guess who? In addition to that, someone else has just gotten engaged. Who is engaged? Who is getting married for the third time? And what has D'Banj done or not done again?
This is how I'm
Okay.
crying.
What are we now going to do? We have to look for another ticket. Oh.
Ayo, calm down, you're mixing
What happened?
it
They won
up.
tickets already.
No,
Ayo, you're
tell
mixing
me.
it
ticket of Steph London is for us.
Oh,
The
God.
London ticket is for smooth drive.
Hey,
But you
no,
have to
of course.
announce that
Oh,
the
I
London
was
ticket
so
will be given
afraid.
on smooth
I was
drive.
just like, oh God, okay, look. Oh,
And
that
it was
was
announced back to
that what
back
my
so
sister
that people
was saying.
can listen to
Oh,
smooth
okay. I was
drive
afraid.
later.
I thought you were going to say that the Steph London tickets was for Spoon Job. I said no. You're going to buy me tickets because we already have a winner.
No.
SMS. I put London. You read Steph London. It's anyway not London. Steph London.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. I can
So
rest
announce
easy
back
now.
to back again.
Okay, I'll announce
Because
back
we
to
already
back.
missed it. He said we should. He said that
Whatever. I'll announce back to back now.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm just excited and happy.
Are we giving any junior ticket out now?
Should we? We have so many comments.
But I don't
on
like
this
this video.
story.
If you will not give us some tickets, you
So
just
the
give
winner
us
is Olori Ajike. The winner for not Olori, Shade Ladipo, James Silas, Olive, Miss, and Chef Jeff.
Nice.
only one person.
No, many people got it though. Like many people got
No,
five.
you're giving only that person.
Only
Only
one.
one
It's only
ticket.
one ticket to the
Oh.
concert, but we can give something else, maybe food voucher to someone else.
Because I think other belts are also giving tickets out.
Okay.
Yeah, each belt on today's show is giving out a ticket.
Okay.
And this person puts all the hashtags, everything. Grapevine 901, smooth at 10. Someone put Ayo Mairo Ese, Valentine Ohu, all the
All the
presenters.
OPs.
And you even put
Interesting.
Mazino.
Ayo, the one says, please give away a pair
Let me
of
see.
tickets
Let me see.
to the above events to one listener.
Also, the
A
person
pair, so
who-
2
Oh,
tickets.
let me see. Oh my goodness, the person is so lucky.
Can take your lover with you.
Yeah.
Oh, we just upped the ante, guys. We're giving out 2 tickets to one person.
I am so excited today. This anniversary is doing
You
well.
don't you know I love birthdays and anniversaries?
She enjoys it.
That sounds afraid though.
Listening to Smooth
Okay.
98.1.
Okay, we have our
It's going live in a bit.
Because in its mystery lies greatness.
So somebody said, I'm going to read this out, and this is dedicated to you, Noir Royale. I will read it out on air. So I want to hear your reaction
That
on
will-
this.
I will blast the person if there's any
No, it's not. The person is not insulting you. No.
She's already angry.
Somebody said, Mazino appeal, Fola your Valentine, Ayo and Kaya Debeka. For crying out loud. Really? Okay, we're coming back.
We would like to say a big thank you for being committed to us, being dedicated, being steadfast, loving all the programs, loving the music, and being a part of
Meji, you
our
have
warm
a 9 to
family.
5, right?
Thank you so
Yeah, I
much.
do.
And
Oh,
we'd like to
really?
say
Yeah.
many more
What do you
years,
want?
and cheers
That's
to
sweet.
life.
All right, we're coming back on now. Mike Socks today is live. Today is a special date, not just any day, just like you heard. It's our anniversary. Smooth 98.1, your love music, love life station, is 10 years old. So we've been on air uninterrupted for 10 solid years. That's how many months? 120 months.
I'm going to calculate that.
120 months, amazing stuff. And in celebration of that, we're giving out, today is just a giveaway, we're just giving out all through the day from 6 a.m. actually. We've been giving out stuff, and great stuff as well. By the way, I'm Ayo Mairo Ese. I'm here with our analysts on the Grapevine 981, which is brought to you by Verve. We have Noir Royale. Hi Noir.
Hey.
We also have James Silas.
Hey.
That's so you, James. And we have our special guest, Meji, with us in the studio. Hi.
Hi.
Good to have you on the show again. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for life.
Now, earlier today, we'd mentioned that we're giving a ticket to the Steph London concert for anyone who would name 5 guest analysts on the Grapevine 981, past and present. Guess what? We've upped the ante. So we're giving a pair of tickets to one person who would give us the correct answer using the hashtag Grapevine981 and the hashtag smooth at 10. So not smoother 10. Somebody put smoother, like smoother ER 10. It's SMOOTH 8010. And in addition to that, later on during the Smooth Drive show at 4 p.m. from 4 p.m., we're giving out one ticket, a return ticket to London. Yes, so somebody wins a pair of tickets to see Steph London on Saturday, and another person, or possibly the same person, wins a ticket to see, to go to London during Smooth Drive. Did you get that? Steph London.
Yeah, almost, but you know, I just gone straight to just now look somewhere, so you made me lose it.
Sorry. Okay, now let's go into our story for today. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, before then, we have a comment on WhatsApp. Noir Royale. Someone said that Vector still sounds like Jay-Z.
No, he doesn't.
He's not even trying not to. He
Never
even
can,
copied his laughter.
never will.
As in, how can you copy someone else's laugh? If you don't hear it, you are in denial.
Wow.
All right, let's go on. So Nice is set to get married for the third time in December. Nice, who is Abolore Adebola Akonde, popularly known as Nice, is set to get married for the third time in December 2019. So we have a December wedding, guys. According to a reliable source, he's getting married to his baby mama, Sukomi Ajala, who he has a daughter called Michelle with. In case you have forgotten, Nice was once married to Tony Payne. Yes, he got married. That was his first wife, and it was not a very nice divorce when they separated. He got married to Tony Payne in 2008. And they have a child together. Then he got into a relationship with Vicky Goddess, who bore him a set of twins. And then he got married to Adetola Anifalaje in 2018. That's last year. And this year, 2019, he's back again. He's getting married to a Sukomi Ajala. So, guys, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, you know they say the third time's a charm, so maybe this one's the right one. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I mean, honestly, I didn't know he married that other girl.
Sukomi.
Yeah, no,
No, not Sukomi is his new wife.
Sukomi has been around. I mean, has been in the picture all along. Do you understand? I mean, they have a daughter together.
Yes,
it's
they have a daughter, Michelle.
A 5-year-old actually.
Actually, yes.
So that's tell you that they've been together probably for over 6 or 7 years.
Yes.
You know, it's interesting. I think he really wants to have a family in terms of getting married and building a home.
Yeah.
But I wish him all the best. I'm not going to say, some people will say it's not for him. Maybe it's not for him. Maybe, okay, but like she said, third the charm.
All right.
I really look forward to that. I hope and pray that this one, works and stays.
Well, we're hoping and praying along with you.
Yeah.
And, we look forward to this marriage being successful. Meji, are you married?
No, I'm single. I'm still very young.
Who said so? So if you're, how can you be younger than 20?
No.
Your mate have 5 children.
Well, my mom was just a year older than me when she gave birth to me. So, but then again, in the other time, our parents got married early.
You know, the times are coming back again. People are getting married earlier.
True.
People get married at 16.
That's not legal.
In America, it is, if you have
Okay.
consent.
Okay, all right. So, Meji, what do you think about? You know Nice, right?
Yeah.
You like Nice.
Big fan. Yeah.
Big fan. So, what do you think about his
He's
third
married.
marriage? Yeah?
Well, I feel like he's, like he said, I feel like he's trying to settle down, and maybe he hasn't worked in the past 2 times, but I think he's really trying to. Maybe that's what he really wants.
Okay.
Wants to have a family, wants to have a stable home, and I feel there's no big deal in trying again.
For real.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for that. Now, someone else who wants to try again is Lamar Odom. He was married to one of the Kardashian sisters, I think it was Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe.
Now, he's said to have popped the question to Sabrina Parr. It wasn't just a summer fling, because people thought, it was just a fling, it was going to blow over. But former NBA baller Lamar popped the question to his fitness trainer girlfriend of a little over 3 months. Tonight they were on a double date with Nene and Greg Leaks, and he's calling her the one. First of all, 2 things I would like to point out here: the fact that they've known each other well, or they've been dating for a short time, less than 3 months, and now he's saying she's the one. What do you guys think about that?
For me, I'm not really sure about the time frame, but he is a recovering addict, and he went overseas to play basketball, and then they shipped him back to America. It didn't really work out for him. So for him to have a personal trainer, that means he's spending a lot of time with this person, probably like 8 to 12 hours a day training. So I'm sure they're getting to know each other on a physical level, like with her training him, and then also on a mental level. So if he feels that comfortable being around someone for that amount of hours in a day, he probably feels like, okay, this person will always have my back and at least put me on a straight line, whether it's training, mental fitness and just things like that. So, I mean, hopefully it works out for him and he's not just doing it for some sort of clout or attention.
Yeah.
But the ring was bomb, so I'm always for, Nigerian guys, step up your ring games,
Oh
please.
no, but Nigerian guys have a good ring game.
No, I see a lot of rings online that are cubic zirconia, not
Well,
diamonds.
that's what they can afford.
I've seen a
What's your
lot of
truth
guys
according to your
with
size?
money buying their soon-to-be wives Pandora. That's unacceptable.
Okay. And that's according
Thank
to the
God, I'm
gospel,
not in that
according to
category,
Noir Royale.
Thank God for my
James,
son.
what do you have to say about this?
Cool stuff. I mean, it's what it is. If this is the person that he wants to, be with, and like she said, they've spent time. I mean, dating is a different thing entirely, but they've probably been going through that whole process of looking out for him, taking care of him, training and all of that stuff. And then from there, you can just see that just maybe what I'm looking for in Sokoto is in my Sokoto.
Just right here.
So yeah, I wish them all the best.
Thank you.
For me, people would say 3 months is a really short time to get to know someone. But then I've come to realize through learning from people's experiences is that some people date for a whole year and things still flop. So there are no rules to these things. Just feel like, and I believe that even though they've been dating for just 3 months, I believe they've known each other before they started dating. So
Probably.
So I believe if he feels that way, then you should just.
If he feels ready, go for it. Congratulations again, Lamar Odom, who is now engaged, and his fiancée is the soon-to-be Mrs. Parr Odom, according to his Instagram post. By the way, the voice you just heard is Meji, and we reviewed his song earlier on. And one of Meji's fans has said that TJ says he would love for Meji to do a freestyle. So one thing we're promising you is that before the end of this show, Meji is going to do a freestyle to wish Smooth 98.1 happy anniversary, happy birthday. I put you on the spot and let's go on.
Freestyle rapper.
Freestyle. Well, they said your fans have asked.
No, when they say freestyle, there are 2 types of freestyle. There's written,
School us.
There's written freestyle where you prepare that people haven't heard before, and there's off the top freestyle, the one that Victor is famously known for. Off the top freestyle. So I don't do off the top freestyle. I'm not.
That's allowed. That's okay.
That's allowed, but we'll freestyle together.
I'll drop a verse.
You drop something. Thank you. Have you heard that John Legend is the sexiest man alive for 2019?
Woohoo!
You mean you haven't heard? So American award-winning singer Legend has been announced as the world's sexiest man alive for the year 2019. According to People magazine, John Legend gets to keep that award this year because of his several achievements and accolades. The guy is 40 years old.
Yep.
He has won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony to his shelf, and he's seen as one of the nicest guys in Hollywood. I think that's actually really special. And here's what he had to say. I was excited, but I was a little scared at the same time because it's a lot of pressure. Everyone's going to be picking me apart to see if I'm sexy enough to hold this title. Elba, which is not fair, and it is not nice to me, he said to People. What do you guys think? I mean, the shortlist was quite impressive, and some people have thoughts as to who should have won.
Yeah.
But do you think John Legend should be called the sexiest man alive? James, let me ask you first.
I don't want to be part of this conversation.
I think John Legend is such an amazing person. He's super unproblematic and he fights for a lot of different causes. He's a great father. He's an amazing musician, writer, etc., etc. And it's just I think now they're taking it to another level where it's it's not just being sexy physically, but being sexy mentally, doing things in a public, because at the end of the day, you are a public figure and so you have to speak up on certain things. And I think the confidence also is what truly makes him sexy, because at one point he went against his best friend brother Kanye West. He's I know you're with Trump, but I'm not. And so when you can, speak your mind and stand for something, I think that's sexy. So I'm with it.
Yeah, I love the new definition. They're actually looking at his behavior, his character, and I think that's really, really special. Meji, who would you consider the sexiest Nigerian man alive?
Sexiest Nigerian man? I don't think.
Nobody.
I don't. No, I believe there would be, but
come on. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Some people say
Ew.
Some people say Flavour.
Yeah, some people
I guess,
say
yeah,
Flavour,
that's
yeah.
true.
Flavour. Oh, that's a nice one.
There are a couple of Nigerian men with nice bodies. I'm not sure if they're mentally sexy or actually doing something with their platform, but physically, yeah, there are a few.
All right. So that Ishan boy says, good songs this Thursday morning, good music, better analysis. For Nice, we wish him the best because this thing no easy at all. Carry go. Gloria has come to say that RMD is the sexiest in her opinion. And then Yemi says, so you buy diamond and go sleep under the bridge, Abby, in the name of Game Step Up. That's speaking to buying a diamond for for just buy a diamond. Even you can't.
Well, I have a diamond and I live in a duplex. But okay.
Oh, really? Okay. So Shem from VI says she should give us money that you are proud. Noir Royale. You should give us money for nicer things now.
Sorry, I'm a hard worker.
And then we will have to go on a break right now. When we come back, we want to settle into this Bankulli and D'Banj debacle. Stay tuned, guys. This is the Grapevine 981 brought to you by Verve here on Smooth 98.1. We are 10 years old.
No, but you know that thing is actually crazy. Like the ring stuff.
Yeah, of course, I mentioned.
Like I've seen some, you know, like Jaruma, right? So Jaruma was promoting this like ring, this jewelry page that like, oh, she got a ring that's like Gucci Mane's wife's ring.
Okay.
That ring is like $250K dollars. Gucci Mane's wife's ring.
Okay.
It's like a $300,000 ring. The one that Jaruma has, like, they're selling it for 300,000 naira, and they're lying to people saying it's a diamond, and it's not. It's cubic zirconia. Huh? No, it's not a sub. It's an actual thing. People go to Pandora.
Okay, guys,
because
let's go. We're back on.
They think it's a
Mike's up.
diamond. It's not.
It's the Grapevine 981 here on Smooth 98.1. It's brought to you by Verve. Today we have talked about Nice getting married for the third time, and I think congratulations have gone round to him. Lamar Odom is also getting married. We don't know when, but he just got engaged to his 3-month fitness girlfriend. And then we've heard that John Legend is the sexiest man alive. Earlier on, we also reviewed the new song Tene by Gaaga and Flavour Nabaina. And we have Meji here who introduced us into his world, and we reviewed his song as well earlier today. Now, a number of people have been, so your fans they're quite fierce. They're saying that you must do a freestyle. There must be something about your freestyle. Then Crown Prince Nee is also asking you, Meji, if you can tell your global fans if you're in a relationship or still focused on your rapping career. So what is it?
I'm single.
Single like a what?
No, they
Like
know
a
you're
dollar
not
bill.
married. They say, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, you know.
Don't give us that political
I'm
answer.
not in a relationship.
Are
I'm in a
you trying to
relationship with my
mingle?
music and my
That's
next
what
life.
they all say.
Are you trying to mingle?
Are you looking?
Oh my gosh.
Are you searching?
Okay, so while you hold that thought, you might maybe meet someone at the Steph London concert this Saturday. But we are giving out a pair of tickets this morning in celebration of Smooth 98.1 at 10. And all you have to do is to go onto Twitter and tell us 5 guest analysts on the Grapevine 981. They could be past or present. It's on Twitter, please, not on WhatsApp. Use the hashtag Grapevine 981 and the hashtag Smooth at 10. And then later on tonight, this evening from 4 p.m. on the Smooth Drive, you get to win. One person gets to win a return ticket to London. So please make sure you're tuned in from 4 o'clock. Throughout today, actually, we're giving out fantastic gifts. So please don't miss out on any of them. Now let's go to our final story for this morning, and it's on Bankulli and D'Banj. So Bankulli is known for working with Beyonce and Jay-Z. He said he has writing credits to Watch the Throne. That's Jay-Z's collaboration with his buddy Kanye West. He also wrote and performed on Beyonce's album. So just to give you a little background to whom Bankulli is. So I don't know if he's still in Nigeria, but he went on Pulse TV for an interview, and there he revealed a few things that were a bit shocking to some people who didn't know. He narrated how the band met Kanye West in Dubai. He said it was actually the one that was a hookup to the band.
He is the plug, though.
He's the plug to the band meeting Kanye West. And then the band then comments on it, saying that the guy should talk about what he knows, almost like clapping back at what Bankulli had said. But Bankulli didn't take it lying low. he said a few things about the band that I don't know if I should say it out, but on his Instagram page, he said doing drugs will not help you, but worsen your case, a shiny prospect, and you use your bad character to bloat it all away. So you just, they just diss each other back and forth. What do you guys have to say about this drama?
Ooh, it's a bit messy. I feel like a lot of things, negative things, can be used to garner better publicity, and then sometimes those kind of private things should be, talked about privately, because at the end of the day, he is a public figure, and sometimes those things mess up your career. In terms of who Bankulli is, he is a plug. Everyone knows that in America, he's kind of like the bridge between African American stars and musicians and stuff like that. So it must be a little bit deeper than what he put out on social media. It might be a case of him feeling like he's not being appreciated or something like that. But then men and their egos, you never really know what it is. Could be the simplest thing and they're just turning it into something huge.
Okay. Well noted.
I mean, when it comes to, yes, Bankulli is a plug. Is a plug. Over the years or over time, we've seen, I mean, the credits are there. You can't deny it. You see, but specifically to this particular story about D'Banj meeting Kanye, I wasn't there when it happened. A lot of us were not there when, in fact, almost all of us were not there when it happened. And the story we've known over the years, for me personally, has been that D'Banj and Don Jazzy were at the airport, and D'Banj had tried to tell Don Jazzy, let's go and meet this guy, and Don Jazzy was reluctant, and then D'Banj went ahead to meet Kanye. So in all of that narrative, I can't remember him mentioning Bankulli. All right.
So you didn't give him his credit.
So I don't know if Bankulli actually was the one that did that whole connection, but the whole back and forth on social media is unnecessary. The whole you do this, you do that is unnecessary. But shout out to two of them. They're both working hard from their own end. So, but hey, we can all still do this in peace.
Peacemaker. Everybody, just stay in your lane. Stay on lane.
That's what it is.
All right, thank you so much, James. Unfortunately, time goes so fast when you're having fun. Time is up. But before we go, you have to freestyle us out. But before I allow Meji, sign us out, can you guys just plug out, please?
James Silas live in the building. You know how we do. God bless all of you. Who won our ticket for
I'll
the day?
announce it. Don't worry. You didn't forget.
Peace.
It's your girl Noir Royale. Hit me up. See you when I see you.
All right. So our winner for today, the person who's going home with 2 tickets to go see Steph London in concert on Saturday, is Olori_Ajike on Twitter. She was the first person to get the answer correctly. Congratulations, Olori_Ajike, and you've won 2 tickets. We'll let you know how to get your tickets. We'll send you a DM on Twitter. All right, Meji, please plug. How can people get your music, more of your songs, listen to you? How can they do that?
Okay, just follow just on Twitter. My bio, my links to my songs are there.
What's your Twitter handle?
Meji the Rapper. That's my
Meji.
handle everywhere.
Everywhere.
My music platforms, Meji the Rapper.
We also tagged him on our Twitter handle, so you can also search for him there. Okay, Meji, please sign us out.
Okay, so I see dudes chick chasing. I'm the dude the chicks chasing. I only got nobody's time. I'm just steady dream chasing. My lamp screaming Meji. It's a time to make it. I'm sick of waiting. I've been patient. Niggas say rappers like me, you got a slim chance to make it. No pun intended. I wanna be one of the slim cases. My punches be dropping jaws. Fans need a replacement. I claim leader of the new school. Your joints are too Asian. Trying to get higher, I'm trying to read the top. I only need connects, I don't need a plug. Rappers don't teach me lessons, that's ridiculous. I don't school rappers, I just write the syllabus. Life is a marathon, I've been one of the wrong race. I made it here, only one explanation, God's grace. Used to be that dude. Used to be getting bullied the whole ways, but nowadays my bullies are getting bullied by my success.
You win.
Thank you so much, Lagos.
Try so much
Thank you
not
for
to
being a
cost.
part of the Grapevine 91 this morning. Good morning.
Rapping is noisy.
Thank you.
Just keep going.
That was good, thank you. I was thinking about that. I'm like, he's going to curse. He's going to curse.
All those times,
They kept cutting.
all those times,
Yes,
I
kept
was
cutting. Yes. When you want to say nigga, you just cut it. That's okay.
Well done.
The Grapevine on